Na 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 na. God of your bed, Daddy your bed, Daddy Dad, love you, I gotta learn those words. God of your bed, Daddy your bed, Daddy Dad, love is a man. God of your bed. I really need to learn how to breathe properly. The ladies of inspiration and isolation.
Good morning, Squiggy.
Who are you?
We're the ladies of isolation and inspiration. We're here to teach you the 3 isolated techniques for breathing. Let's get started. I'm here to teach you clavicular breathing.
What's that?
Well, this is the breathing method that's seen in the general population, like in high school choirs when you see students breathing like this. Like her hand. It's characterized by a pronounced lifting of the shoulders, which you saw, the clavicles, and the thorax during inhalation. And it is induced by contraction of the diaphragm, right here, and the scalene, and the trapezius, and the levator scapulae are also involved.
Okay. What would that look like?
Well, we're here to demonstrate for you. Can you try it for us? It's going to be up here with your shoulders. Do you understand now?
Yeah!
This one is called the thoracic breath. You are going to love this one. It's very common in males who have barrel chests like you do. So in a thoracic breath, we increase the circumference of our thorax, mostly our lower thorax, down to the sternum. It's located near ribs 6 to 12, like so. Beautiful. Now, if you're really a belly breather, you need to make sure that you use less motion in the abdominal muscles. So let's take a peek inside. Just kidding. Let's take a peek inside. If we did not have the diaphragm to contract and make room for our lungs, or the external intercostals to bring up and out our ribs, then our lungs would look a lot like this. Not very happy for singing. So that happens inside, and it allows our lungs to fill. When we exhale, the diaphragm releases, so the lungs can go down, and the internal intercostals bring the ribs down and into a resting position. This provides such wonderful advantages for singing those long phrases. It really provides optimal breath support for singing. It does this. Let's try something. I would like you to show us a thoracic breath. Exhale on a hiss, but keep your sternum up. The reason this is so successful is muscular antagonism. the internal and external intercostals work together to prevent that whoosh of just air letting out. We can control the pressurization of our breath instead of
I'm going to tell you about abdominal breathing, or belly breathing. For this type of breath, we rely solely on diaphragmatic contraction for inhalation. This contraction is accompanied by the simultaneous relaxation of one or more parts of the abdominal muscles. The diaphragm descends downward as you breathe, which presses against the abdominal viscera, which causes that to be displaced. The result of all this is an outward expansion either to the front, to the side, or to the back. So why don't you try breathing like that, and we'll get a demonstration here.
Okay.
So breathe from your belly. Yeah, that was a good try. Yeah, so you got to hold the support from your belly and not let it go, not let it whoosh right out of here like the thoracic breath. So you just gotta hold it and breathe out. Then on the exhalation is caused by the contraction of the abdominal muscles pulling against the viscera, which then presses the diaphragm back up to its resting position.
Okay.
We got that?
Yes! I just had an epiphany. Imagine I use two of the breathing types together. Maybe I could create the best support possible. What if I use the thoracic and the abdominal to create space through my ribcage with my external intercostals, but also use my abdominal muscles to relax and take in more air? I wonder. Let's see. Wow, that was wonderful. My external intercostals opened up my ribcage, and my abdominal muscles relaxed and allowed my diaphragm to contract and move downward. Wow, that was a great breath. And it felt really easy and supportive.
Thanks, ladies of inspiration and isolation.